Hi there, today I'm unboxing a wireless doorbell. This particular doorbell is by a company called KooPower. Details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. So the twist on this one is the fact that the actual push button to actually initiate the actual doorbell requires no battery. And it sort of self-generates power to just keep itself working constantly. So let's have a quick look around the packaging. Simple packaging there, nothing too fancy on there. Details about the manufacturer there, and that's about it. So let's open it up, see what we get. Okay, initially a user manual in a variety of languages: English, French, German, Spanish and Italian. Okay, we've actually got 2 receivers in this. So size wise, let you know how large that is. So 8.5 by just under 8, and the thickness is just over 2. So not too bad in terms of size, reasonably compact. So you get 2 of these, both identical, so obviously you can place them in different locations. The range of these, what they're saying, is up to 150 meters, but I don't think that includes probably walls and things like that in the way, so it probably reduces it as it goes along. But be interesting to see someone trying it out for that sort of range. It is quite a long range. Don't know how it will impact, perhaps if your neighbors had a similar product as well. Okay, so here's the actual button for it. Feels a good solid plastic to it. It's IP44 rated, so waterproof. In terms of actual sizing, about 8.5 tall. Width is just under 4 and around 2 centimeters deep. There you go. So a rubber finish on there. Obviously the rest is all glossy plastic except for the silver there and there, sort of matte finish on there. When I press it, the button is only actually that size. If I can show, if I come in close. So when you press it, you've got to go in towards the middle or you're going to miss it. Obviously if someone's clicking it, they should be able to notice that. This is removable. I guess you can put a label on there. So if you're in a flat or something, you can say flat 1, for example, and obviously close it and cover it up. Okay, that's the only thing that's openable on there. Next thing, got some fixtures there and a sticky pad. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in the packaging. Now the back cover, it is quite easy to take off. I literally just pushed my nail into it and just pulled it around to pop it off. So that's what that reveals. And you could do it with a screwdriver, probably be easier if you did do it with that. It's got a rubber seal around it to avoid obviously water going in there. And what you can do if you want to add it with the fixtures, obviously drill in there, attach it to your door frame or your door if you wanted to, and then obviously put the cover back on, and just still ensuring that your rubber seal is nice and tidy all the way around. And let me show, it clips in, if I can show, that bit pushes into there. So if I go in carefully like so, just sat in position, and there you go, it clips in. And to remove, again, just get a screwdriver and push it, or like that, you can just put your nail in. There you go. Okay, nice, it comes with 2 options for fitting it. Obviously, can attach it with the screws or the sticky pad. Okay, so that's that. Next, the actual receivers. So obviously 2 of them, which is nice to have. So if you had a large property or you're on a different floor, you could put 1 upstairs and 1 downstairs. Nothing all the way around except here. Looks like you've got a volume control and a melody selector, so you can pick a different tune or actual ringing noise. Okay, so I've got an extension power strip here. So it should be as simple as just taking it, plugging it in, taking the doorbell. There you go. Okay, so that's the other one in there as well. Both in sync, very loud actually. Now let's pull one of them out temporarily. Okay. So different melodies, and obviously volume with that as well. So that's on the lowest position. Let's plug the other one in. Okay, so you can actually have them playing different things if you wanted to. Obviously it can get annoying if you pick one of these crazy ones. Sometimes it's simpler just to have standard doorbell. There you go. Quite a few there. There you go. I'm happy just with that one. So very loud actually. Okay, so in terms of range, the literature says it's got 150 foot range. So I've tested it out to up to 120 and it works fine. I don't think walls or anything like that gets in the way of this product, so it works really well. In terms of interference with other people owning this, each one is coded. So if I look around, I've got the same code on all these devices. So I guess the way it's been set up is that each one has its own unique code on there. So you shouldn't interfere with other people's if your neighbors own the same one, for example. Okay, so I've got a decibel meter running on my phone at the moment, just to give you an idea how loud the actual bell is from the receiver. So it's on maximum volume at the moment, and I'll press the doorbell. So you're getting about 75 decibels on there. So I think it's more than ample, and the fact you've got two is a bonus. So at least you can position it around your house to avoid missing anyone at the door. Okay, just to show the actual receiver being plugged into a standard UK socket. Fits in easily, and you can still turn it off if you wanted to. A little bit of a gap at the side, you can turn it on, and it's sort of in line so it won't interfere with the plug next to it. So I did think, because it's so large, it might get in the way, but no, it's been designed quite well so it doesn't. Okay, so there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Quite a cool product in the fact that you don't have to replace the battery on the actual button that's going to go outside the house. So no maintenance at all. All you've got to ensure, you've got power going to these actual receivers, and range is quite long as well. They say it's 150 meters. Details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.